All right, here we are. We're back for round 2 of the Cedar Creek Open 2018. And we're about to take a look at the new Central course that Trevor Boney and his Fairmont crew worked so hard on getting implemented. This is the first time any of us have ever even seen this course, so it was quite the adventure.
How'd you like the course?
I loved it. It was so technical.
Yeah.
This is Mitch and I's first time seeing this footage since we were down there this summer, so this will be fun to watch it with you guys for the first time. I should probably say I'm Cale Leiviska, and I'm joined by the one and only
Mitchell Privette.
We're good to be here. Good to be here with you guys. We see it's myself, Mitch, Collin Bailey, and Alec Anderson. A couple of the Dresdner rats we got on this card with us today.
Should be a fun card.
And if I remember correctly, we had Alec's whole family following us in this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's right.
We had the Anderson clan.
Yep.
As you see, this is a uphill, tough shot. It's hard to really get a feel for how uphill it is on camera, but I remember if you got off the fairway on this.
Oh.
Yeah, this, like we said, this is the first time any of us have played this, so if you got off the fairways on this course, you were going to be in some tough spots because the rough was so thick. I remember I had a couple shots going to the woods, and you really just got to pitch out on this if you get in trouble. Dang, both you guys giving it runs.
Yeah, I got it. Man, I thought that was actually going to roll down the hill, just slow roll me all the way down the hill.
Slow roll through the tall grass.
You had a great drive up there. The farthest one out of all of us.
Yeah, it looks like I was closest to the pin. I was still about 60 out. That was a good save. You don't want to start the first hole with the bogey, that's for sure. Yeah, we got a good lead card here for the second round. We all obviously played pretty solid in the first round. And, yeah, we were all looking forward to playing the first round on this course. I was actually playing this course blind. I know a couple people got some practice rounds in. Did you play it before?
No, I didn't play it before, just because the day before, actually, it was really muddy, they said, and it was pretty treacherous, and I kind of stayed away from that and just kicked back and hung out and took in the great tournament that Trevor puts on. So
that's right, yeah. So I don't know if the other guys played it, but yeah, this was Mitch and I's first time through, and yeah, we had heard a lot of. I'd seen a few holes here and there over the last year, but I just heard the legends of how cool this course was, and it definitely lived up to it. It was very challenging, very beautiful, technical.
Yep.
And this hole is just awesome. You step up to it and you're looking straight downhill over a creek. And that's pretty much what you want to do. The basket's kind of tucked up to the right, so I think I was about 20 feet away from the basket there.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have a flat putt going uphill a little bit, but
get across.
Low. Oh man, I was so nervous on that one.
He stuck it, and if that would have bounced back in, like Mitch said, there was so much rain in the days leading up to it that the river was pretty cloudy. It was going to be tough to get this back.
Alec with a tight line on it.
Oh, he did?
He hit across.
He did hit across. Yeah. I don't know if we gave that to him in real time.
I think we did.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, I think we did.
And here we got Collin Bailey. I remember this shot.
Yep, me too.
No
wow.
Way. Unbelievable.
That was a laser.
He threw that so hard.
Yeah, that was.
I remember how hard he threw that.
We had to sit there and ask like 10 times.
Yeah, because from the tee we could not see the basket. All we heard was a strange metal sound. It didn't sound like chains.
Yeah.
So we were all surprised to.
Yeah, Collin.
to see
Good
that
for
ace.
him, dude. That was awesome.
Collin Bailey, the legend.
Look at right away on his phone. Attaboy.
Oh, and look at it. We
did not give it to him.
Yeah, we didn't give Alec the lie. I apologize, Alec. You definitely hit across.
Yeah.
It was tough to see from him up where we were.
Thought I had that one. Just a little bit left.
And this is a pretty much straight uphill putt.
Yeah,
great
putt.
A little nerve-wracking to start the round, but nice to get a birdie.
Had that log in your way at all, but
not lose too many strokes to Collin to start it off.
And here, Collin came out fire. Jeez.
Yeah, he did. So this complex that we're playing at Cedar Creek, most people in the Midwest who are disc golfers know about Cedar Creek Open. It's such an amazing tournament. It's been going on for about 10 years or so. Trevor Boney and his family and crew do such a great job, but traditionally this has always been just 2 courses, and now he extended to a third. So there's 3 different courses on this complex, and it's really becoming a destination for disc golf.
Absolutely, my favorite, hands down favorite tournament I've ever played in.
Yeah, he does such a good job. There's a lot of side games after. Everyone stays around, hangs out. His family's serving food. There's some tasty
Poker
beverages to be had.
going on. Yeah, everything. Yep.
And this is another. We're going kind of over a valley, so we're throwing essentially straight, but there's a huge drop in the middle. So I remember if you hit early on this one, you could be in a tough spot. Yeah, the basket's way up there. There's kind of a low ceiling, about 3/4 of the way there. You got to kind of punch under.
I remember this hole being a little bit longer than
than
it actually looked.
That's true.
I mean, shorter than what it actually looked. But I pulled out my M4 after watching you.
Look at that. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wow, he got a pin high. That's so hard to do in this hole. So that's 2 M4 shots back to back that are pretty much parked. Oh gosh, and that's the one thing I just said. If you hit early on this, gosh, you can be in some tough spots. And I remember Alec's family was all there. They were all very supporting, and we are all having fun with all of them. But I think it was that shot that Alec just threw off the tee when his mom said, "What was that?"
Yeah, oh, that's right.
we all burst out laughing.
Kind of froze for a second and then laughed.
Yeah, so now he's pitching out for his 3rd shot. Oh, this is looking like a tough hole for him. He's still in kind of pinched. And this course was, if you hit your lines, it was very fair. But if it still is a little rough around the edges, being that it was only in the ground for about a month before this tournament. So, people were finding some tough spots off the fairway.
But all in all, for how quick they put this course in, it's definitely a really nice course. And in future years, though, when it gets trampled down, this course is going to be my favorite course out of the 3, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. It's definitely the most challenging. And there was some pretty good scoring separation, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cedar Creek Open, it's an awesome tournament, but the 2 courses that we had prior to this year were not known as being like super difficult. There's a lot of, they're fun, very fun holes, but a lot of shorter holes. So this course kind of immediately has become the toughest one. And I think I remember this hole. This one is a nice tight tunnel. I think you have to kind of choose left or right gap. For us, we're throwing Anheuser putters, I think.
Yep.
Ooh, kind of trickled through for a putt.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So you either got to choose to go left or right around those 2 pillar trees. Looks like you hit them perfectly in the center. And that looks about perfect.
Great shot by Collin.
You
Probably
can
about 20 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see at the basket it really slopes down. So if you land with the wrong angle at this green, I remember you could kind of funnel down the hill a little bit.
Yep. Alec
Looks like Alex just parks it.
Yeah, nice little tree kick down to it.
Uh-oh, it looks like a tough angle.
Yeah, didn't turn that one over at all.
Here's a longer putt.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice. I think that one might have been just outside the circle.
It was alright.
For an amateur.
Yeah, that was butter.
I forgot I had a nice, hideous looking beard going for this tournament.
Yeah.
There's a nice par save. Par save production shout out. And those who don't know about Collin Bailey, this is one of the best players in Minnesota. He's got just a laser putt. Him and Alec are both from the same town down in southern Minnesota, Austin, right?
Yes, sir.
So these guys have been playing together for many years.
It's the Spam Man right there. He's got a sweet shirt that has Spam. It's a bike racing shirt that says Spam all over it. It's pretty cool. Well known now for it.
So it looks like, yeah, we're all off to a decent start, except for Alex. Alec had that tough hole, but he recovered nicely with the birdie there. And hole 10, I'm gonna have to see the hole visually before we can remember all these. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is yeah, I remember I pushed this one just far too straight. You got to really throw a kind of a soft hyzer up to the basket on this one.
Straight to hyzer at the end there.
It's definitely extremely downhill. So when you're throwing downhill and still have to throw a tight hyzer, it's a pretty technical shot actually. You see Collin just rips it into the hillside.
Alec puts a nice line on it, gets
Yeah.
through and parks it. Sweet shot.
And this one's blind from the tee, isn't it? I don't think you can see this one.
It was blind, yep.
Oh, yeah, I think Mitch will have maybe a jumper there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creek that you see right there, that was coming into play on many holes on this course. So, oh,
great line on it.
Yeah, looked good for a second. I thought to myself, did I hit this one?
What I love about this course the most is that it has so much elevation in it, you know. I didn't expect this much elevation, actually, going the first, 3-4 holes there, going up and down.
Yeah, it was
so much.
It's definitely very drastic, and it's quite the difference from the first two or the other two courses on this property. So. We got the Austin boys taking the birdies in this hole. You did it.
Yeah. Sweet, we're all right there. Alec starting to get a little hot now.
Whoops, did Collin not birdie that one? I guess I missed that.
Yeah, he missed that putt.
Alright, we're at hole 11. This one's a par 4. Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, so do I now.
Yeah, so sorry, there's a little bit of a delay because Mitch and I have both only played this course once, but this one you got to hit a tight tunnel off the tee. I think I remember getting a little lucky here, maybe. Or yeah, it kind of punched through that, but the basket's actually kind of a left turn, so you wanted to throw a placement shot up the gap, and then you still have a putter up shot. Yeah, that was a good play.
Yep. My D2 out, flippy D2. If that would have caught that branch, I think that would have got way up there, dude. Yeah.
So you can see the basket up there. It looks a little hairy from that view, but there actually, if you got to the landing zone, I think there was a couple decent paths to the basket. I think I'm in a pretty tough spot here, but I have a decent angle at it. Yeah, and get up there.
What a good shot.
Thank you. Alec, look, he got knocked down.
I mean, to not hit a tree going up there, that's pretty good, you know, because they're everywhere.
Boom!
Oh, let's go. That one felt great. I needed that so much because after hitting those 2 trees, there's another one.
Nice putt by Alec. Yeah, this is definitely a true par 4 because it's not very long hole, but it's very technical and difficult.
You can see it gets a little bit darker back there just because of the canopy trees over top of us. Nice putt there. Save his birdie.
Thank you. Yeah, we it's a difficult course. You really want to try to just avoid taking a 4 out here. There's a lot of holes where you can get in trouble. Yeah, it didn't look like much sunlight got back in that.
No,
that hole.
yeah.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah, hole 12. I remember this one too. So it says it's a par 3, but I remember it was a very difficult pin location. It was kind of tucked pretty far into the right, so I remember all we were trying to do really is just kind of play it straight up there and then give ourselves a little like jump putt upshot. It probably was twoable and parkable, but there's just a lot of danger, and it just didn't really seem like it was worth it to try to like turn one over into the gap, you know? Because if you went early, it was just super hairy, remember?
Absolutely, yeah. All you just wanted to do was just place one straight up.
So look at that. All of us are just throwing pretty much mid-ranges there, and then, yeah, going to get up and down from there, hopefully.
Running it. Great run on it, though. Collin was just a little past the mouth. Just a little touch forehand up there.
Talk himself into
Alec's playing solid. He's having a good round, minus that one hole, so.
It's range.
Oh, you know, I remember what happens to Mitch on
Yeah.
this
It was a good hole.
putt. Oh, gosh. I
Just
remember
God.
you just couldn't believe it. That was,
Yeah.
that was pretty tough little pop out. It was a little bit right, but definitely could have stayed.
Right. Yep, absolutely.
I took a little extra time after seeing what just happened. Oh, and then we got a critter showing.
sighting.
We got our boy Critter showing up on the golf cart.
Look at him.
And off he goes. Critter had a tough
Always good to see him.
tough leg injury this off season, but this is one of his favorite events of the year too, so he was obviously not going to miss it. And we're kind of off. It looks like I got a few on Collin. Alec had that one bad hole, but we're all doing okay. And this hole, I do remember. I remember it's a really tricky. You had to throw a really overstable disc and kind of get a skip down to the left. The basket's kind of downhill, and you can't really tell from there, but it's quite the drop off behind it actually.
Yeah.
Remember I was throwing an A3 here, something that'll kind of skip. Oop, and I just hit that one tree. I think the shot for all of us, we were all just kind of throwing pretty much our most overstable mid-range disc.
Yeah.
Just kind of hoping to skip down to the basket.
And that one took off on Collin into the woods a little bit.
Yeah, if you can't tell from this video, every hole that we played so far is pretty tight. Oop. Sawed that off a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this whole course is very tight and technical, and I personally really enjoy playing in the woods, but it definitely is a great test. Oh,
my
come
goodness.
Good bid.
on! Alec wanted that one.
Man, good putt.
You gotta do it like this.
Oh,
There we go.
your boy.
Snuck that one over the basket.
Great putt.
Thank you. Yeah, I forgot how far downhill
Yeah,
that was.
that's a huge drop off. You do
Boom.
it. I do it.
Nice. That's really drastically downhill.
Yeah, definitely. Just put a soft little hyzer out there. Hopefully
Yep.
it drops in.
Oh yeah, you can see Collin's he's probably just inside the circle, but man, yeah, if you get off these fairways, you can see how hairy that is.
Holy cow.
You can barely see him back there. Yeah, my favorite thing about playing with Collin is he's very even keeled with his temperament. He never gets too up or down. He always seems to be smiling and have a good time, no matter if he's having a tough round.
Colin's definitely one of my favorites to play with. Every time he's on my card, it's always a good time.
Yeah, he's a very good dude.
Yeah.
Heck of a golfer too. He's had his rating up over 1,000 for a couple years now. He's a great player. All right, 5 under. I got a really solid start going to this round.
Look at that flight
Oh,
pattern.
this is the one over the creek, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah, this hole. Let's see what we got here. If this is, oh yeah, this is
definitely different lines to get to this hole.
So right now I'm throwing over a creek pretty much the whole time there. Ooh.
Just get a little bad kick a little bit.
Yeah, it's a 400-foot shot, and you know this hyzer gap that you see Alec trying to play right here. Oh, he kind of yanked it. And if you hit the hyzer, it's a decent layup. But if you hit those trees early, you're falling into some very thick bush. So that's more of the layup you want to play. But even from that layup spot, remember it was kind of a difficult upshot anyway.
Yeah,
so me and Mitch decided we wanted to go over the creek.
Oh, Mitch.
And look at this one.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's about as good as it gets. The basket's about another 30, 40 feet from where you landed.
Yeah, about 40 feet. Yep.
Okay, and here we see Alec's third shot after a pitch out. Looks like he's getting up there. Yeah, this is a great hole. I remember it's pretty intimidating. You think only 400 feet off the tee, it should be not too tricky for pro players, but I remember it was a pretty scary tee shot.
Yeah, with that water. I mean, even from the tee pad, you couldn't even see the water down what line we took.
Yeah.
But
and I remember we had watched the second card tee off before us on this, and they all kind of had
yeah, they did.
some rough throws. So we definitely knew about the danger. Looked like Alec just kicked his disc forward. Oh, he did again.
Good job, Alec.
We'll call it even for giving him that bad spot earlier.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And Mitch for the eagle.
Oh my God.
Just low.
I really wanted that one.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm curious to know if anyone got the 2 on
I
this
think I
tournament.
heard one got up there. I think one. I can't remember who it was, but I don't even know if they made their putt even too. But I know someone got up there on the shelf.
Yeah, I was kind of in a tricky spot. I threw a forehand roller up shot to get myself to about 15 feet, so I felt great about a
save.
birdie 3 on this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think, Collin is putting for par and Alec for bogey, so. And Collin's had the same style of putt for as long as I can remember, just
Yeah.
really,
Laser.
yeah, pretty simple. Not a lot of body movement. He just kind of knows what he has to do and rips it. So we got Mitch and I getting the birdies on that one. That felt good. I remember for this course, everyone was talking about how dirty the creek was. Or not dirty, but just how muddy it was from all the rain.
It was, yeah.
So I had actually put a few. I'll tell you about it on the next 9 because that's the end of that one. Look at that, a lot of green numbers. We'll see you on the next one.